Hi everybody. So part two. Woo! Get excited. Alright. So the last thing I said was be willing to grow and change as a result of what you learn about God, about yourself, and about your relationship. So back to how you can best use this time and gain an experience out of this retreat. There will be times when there will be silence. Just long silences. Sometimes it'll be kind of awkward, but that's alright. Sometimes you need those silences. You really need to absorb what someone just might have said. There might be some really high emotions, some feelings that were expressed that were hard for that person to say. It might be even you, and you might just want that silence. And the best way to take things out of this retreat is to listen. Not only sharing, but listening. All your fellow retreatants, all your fellow seniors now have an incredible story, have an incredible journey that they have gone through so far in their just short lives, all our short lives, that you can learn so much. The other way again is this, the notebook. This is my notebook again. Very important. It's going to help you keep you organized, but write things down. Take your own notes. Try to, what's your idea for later on? It's super helpful. Plus, it's nice to reminisce later of what someone said, of the songs, trying to figure it out later when you go and buy it on iTunes, whatever you do. It's the notebooks are super important. Take time, take care of them. Again, no one's gonna read them if you have your names on them, hopefully. That way, just first page, we know it's you. Um, and lastly, well, not lastly, um, is you guys took the time to be here. It's a week out of your summer. And if you're willing to come here for 3 days, 4 days really, I'm a million percent convinced and know that God is here and He will reveal to you Himself to you somehow this week. Some of you have different concepts of God, and that's alright. Again, we're not here to jam some concept of God. That's completely opposite of what we're trying to do. In fact, what kairos means is the Lord's time. That's right. How do you describe the Lord's time? Does He really have time? It's infinite. There's no concept of time. And that's the whole point. So many things can happen. Our lives are passing by. This retreat will go by so much faster than you expect. At first it might go slow, and then you're like, what's going on? But so many things are happening. Take the moment to just reflect on what everything's going on around you. So much happens. And you really should be present and willing to be there just to understand what's going on. Lastly, I think the best way to describe kairos, at least through our notebook, and just my own experience of going through kairos, going through search, and talking with all my friends who had gone through kairos, this resonates pretty strongly. You have to be open. You have to be honest and be flexible. You won't have really concept of time. People will tell you where to go, when to be. Doesn't matter. If you brought cell phones, put them away. Trust me. Be flexible. Just let it happen. Being honest is super important. Don't try to cheat yourself. Yeah, you could look cool in front of everybody, tell them some really cool story, or sound really smart. But if that's not how you feel, or that's not what happened to you, you're cheating yourself. And be open. Again, listening. Silence will happen. Listen to other people. But be open to yourself. Be open to share. Be open to who you are. Be open to who God is. Be open to what plans your family has for you and their role in your life. Be open to all that Santa Margarita has done for you. Be open to everything. In fact, can you guys write that down? Be open, be honest, and be flexible. So there's so much to the retreat to happen. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. And to end it all off, back to the 3 ways to participate. The going through the motions, the first one. One of my favorite songs, I stayed up till midnight after 6 months waiting for the song to come out, is called The Motions by Matthew West. And it describes what we should do in our lives. That we don't, at least I don't, want to just sit here, watch life go by. I don't want to just go through the motions of life. I want something so much deeper than that. And I hope you guys are willing and able to take that as well. So,